Why sit here until we die? A biblical story of one step of faith that changed everything. This inspiring Bible story from 2 Kings chapter 7. 4 lepers faced a desperate moment at the gate of Samaria, rejected by society, surrounded by famine, and staring death in the face. They asked one life-changing question: why sit here until we die? That single question led to a bold step of faith, and God used it to bring deliverance, abundance, and hope to an entire city. Imagine a city where there is no food, no strength, and no hope. This city was Samaria. The city was besieged, surrounded by a powerful enemy army. Day after day, the supplies ran out. Soon, hunger filled every home. People became weak. Children cried. Families had nothing left. The city was filled with pain, sorrow, and despair. Death was everywhere. Outside the city sat 4 men. They were lepers, rejected by the society, forgotten by everyone, and now slowly dying from hunger. One day, one of them broke the silence. Why should we sit here until we die? If we go into the city, there is no food there. We will die. If we stay here, we will also die. But if we go to the camp of the Syrian, maybe we will live. It was a desperate decision, but sometimes one step of faith is all it takes. So at twilight, the 4 weak and hungry men stood up and began walking towards the enemy camp. They did not know it, but God was already walking. As the 4 lepers walked, the Lord caused the Syrian army to hear the sound of horses, chariots, and a great army. The Syrians were terrified. The king of Israel had hired other kings to attack us. In panic, they ran. They left everything behind: their tents, their food, their silver and gold. They fled for their lives. When the 4 lepers arrived, they could not believe their eyes. No soldiers, only tents filled with food and treasures. So they ate and drank. They took silver and gold. For the first time in a long time, they were full. But then one of them stopped and said, "We are not doing right. This is a day of good news, and we are keeping it to ourselves. Let us go back and tell the king's household." They quickly ran back to the city to inform the watchmen about what they saw. When they told the watchmen everything, At first, nobody believed them. But when the people went to see, it was true. The enemy was gone. The food was abundant. That very day, the city of Samaria was saved. God used 4 rejected men to save an entire nation. And here are the lessons from this story. God can use anything or anyone to fulfill his prophecy. 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 1. Allow him to use you for his glory. The city became prosperous again because the steps of 4 rejected lepers were ordered by God. Allow God to order your steps. Psalm 37 verse 23. One step of faith can open the door to your miracle. Maybe your miracle is waiting on the other side of your courage. Take that leap of faith today. Finally, the lepers were rejected. They could have chosen to be selfish or take revenge on the city, but they rather choose love and compassion. Love covers all sins. Proverbs chapter 10 verses 12. If you have been inspired by this story, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification to receive inspired Bible nuggets. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching.